Good morning, Shred Nation, and welcome to day 2. Today I'll be sharing my top 3 recruiting tips with you. So my first tip is reaching out to 10 people a day and making sure that you're doing your follow-ups. You want to make sure that you are expanding your social media, so I try and add 10 new people a week to my Facebook, and then I also use Instagrass for my Instagram and making sure that I'm following up with my new followers and people that are consistently liking what I post. So I'm creating new interactions with individuals, and I'm making sure that I'm sharing the opportunity with them and letting them know what I do as a coach, whether it is through my posts or through having a one-on-one conversation with them. But I do try and focus on reaching out to 10 new people a day, so I'll send them a personal message. Hey girl, love your page, how are you? Something super simple. And from there, I'll just get into the conversation. I'll really talk about them, their goals, what they do, whether they have animals or what their family's like, what they like to do for fun, and just building a friendship with them. And eventually I'll invite them to a free group, and from there I'll invite them to a challenge group and eventually the coaching opportunity. So it does take a little bit of time, I find, with your cold market, but making sure that you're making those new interactions is going to ensure that you're always adding new people to your social media, and you'll always have an opportunity to change lives. So that would be my number one, making sure that you are reaching out to 10 new people a day and doing your follow-ups. The second one is personal development. It can be really scary to step out of your comfort zone and message people that you don't even know. You don't want them to think that you're weird or salesy or just a crazy stalker person who found them on social media. But there's a ton of power behind personal development. I think it gives you a lot of encouragement. I know for me, it kind of gives me, I say, wings of steel, because I just kind of feel like I'm a badass after I read my personal development, and I'm like, okay, I know I can do this. I'm not going to let 1, 2, 20, 200 no's set me back from hitting my goals and being successful in this business. So the power of personal development, making sure that you're doing your personal development. I do mine first thing in the morning every day. I know my day just doesn't seem right if I'm not doing it. And right after my personal development is when I'll do my invites, because that's when I feel the most confident and less afraid to reach out. So my personal development is huge, and I incorporate that in my power hour. If you have not established a power hour in your business, I would absolutely recommend doing one. I work between 60 and 70 hours a week, and then, incorporating 2 or 3 hours a day into this business, and a power hour is absolutely crucial. Before I implemented a power hour, I felt like I was very scattered all the time. So really having a plan in your power hour, Chelsea and Rob have an amazing outline for their power hour. I would say follow that, get in touch with them if you don't have that. I know we have a copy of it in our group as well. If you would like, we could always share that with you. But they have an amazing guideline to their power hour, and it is something that has helped me immensely. And the third thing is the power behind how are you. So sometimes we have these challengers that fall off. We have the quiet challenger, which, they have untapped potential sometimes. If you have a challenger in your group and they're really quiet, it can sometimes be a little bit intimidating to share the coaching opportunity with them, because you're thinking, well, they haven't really been vocal in the challenge group. Maybe they just don't like this. But a lot of times they are still hitting their goals. They're still doing the program. They're just being less vocal about it. And while I know we want to recruit, girl bosses in this business to grow our team, there's nothing wrong with having girls that want to sign up just for the discount. And sometimes you're going to be totally surprised, and those girls that were absolutely quiet in your challenge group are going to make some of the best coaches. And so making sure that you're following up with your challengers and following up with past prospects that maybe have told you no, and just asking them how they are. Always direct the conversation to them and make it about them and their goals. I'm sorry if you guys can hear my dog and the bird in the background. But as far as implementing a coach preview in order to share the opportunity with girls that want to build this business, we run one coach preview live group a month. We either do that with Team Fight to Finish, which is my upline, so my grandmother team, or Team Heart Fitness, which is my direct upline, which is my mother team. And we usually do that once a month, and we have different girls share different aspects of the coaching opportunity, whether it's about the discount, about building a business that works from home. But we set one day, and we usually do it for an hour, and we call it like a happy hour. And we also do a coach preview that is a 3 or 5 day coach preview. I found that sometimes the 3-day ones work better, but sometimes it's a little bit too much information for 3 days. So if we have a lot of girls in the group, we found that it's a little bit better to span it out over 5 days. So making sure that you're doing a Coach Live event once a month and making sure that you're running a coach preview where girls can see the documents, can have it in writing, watch the videos, because, you know, having a 1-hour event doesn't always work for everyone, and sometimes a 3 or 5 day works better for them. So it's always, you know, work with your upline, work with your team, come up with a day and a time that works for you to share this opportunity, get girls into groups. There's nothing wrong with getting a no. Sometimes it's just not for people, but it's just a not right now. It's not a forever thing, and don't let the no's set you back. You know, let those no's propel you forward. Let those no's be the driving force in proving those people that don't believe in you wrong, and just have confidence in yourself. You are a product of the product. You believe in this company, and that's all that matters. And if you have confidence in what you are doing as a coach, and you have confidence in this company, that's all that matters, because the rest is going to speak for itself. So a little bit of a recap. My top 3 tips are reaching out to 10 people a day and doing your follow-ups, personal development and implementing a power hour, and the power behind how are you. So I hope this helps. I'm excited to reach day 3 with all of you and share some more information. If you have any questions, please post it in the comment section below. Have a great day.